Bravery runs in my family.
Ugh, what an...
I don't think a thing will...
Victor Rookwood is dead. He confronted me as I left Ollivander's with the Keeper's wand.
Godric's heart. Are you all right? I know you're well...
He would have killed me once he found the repository, if not before.
You're right. You had no choice. You did what you had.
Thank you for saying so, Professor.
All right, then. The Keep...
You have completed all of our trials, and you have done so under circumstances even I did not foresee. You understand now why all of this was necessary. The portkey, the vault, the locket, the book, the trials. To ensure that one with the ability you and I share would make the same choice that San, Neve, Charles, and I did.
Now that you have witnessed my memory, you understand all that is at stake. Not everyone is what they seem.
As you know, light does not exist without shadow, nor shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should.
Even the most well-meaning and competent amongst us cannot possibly know the consequences of manipulating what should be beyond our reach.
What lies in the repository must never be released. Resist the temptation to destroy or control it. The magic that you have so carefully honed must now be used only to protect the secret we keep. You have the wand. You will know when to wield it. We leave our legacy in your hands.
Astonishing.
That must be the way to the repository. I should hope that the enchantments protecting the castle would protect against an incursion from below.
I fear they may not. Although, if they don't now, I can assure you they will in the future.
Were you able to reach Professor Weasley?
I was. Hopefully she and the others will arrive soon. They know where to find the door through which we entered. Damn the goblins.
Oh no, Frank is here.
Let's go. If his loyalists are here, he cannot be far behind.
You and I have faced worse, Professor.
Search the area! Must be here somewhere. We must be getting closer. Renrock, we'll with our progress. You won't get away with that. It was pitiful. I've been fighting since before you were born. Confringo! Get away with that. Stop! I'm afraid of heights! I'm an unfortunate Confringo! I am fortunate. That's your best. Let me Confringo! Bombard! Your spells glance off of me. Completely diverted. Levioso! I will not be made a blow. Confringo! Bombard! What are you doing? What is it?
To press on. Ranrock must be here somewhere.
This drill stands between us and him. We need to move it.
I shall handle it. One moment. Let's go.
You're no match for us. Incendio.
Coming back this way. What are you thinking? This is funny.
Confringo. Incendio. Confringo. Bombarda. All, that's the way forward.
Very perceptive, my young friend. It worked. Let's go.
Lumos!
Ranrock must be getting closer to finding the repository.
I fear you're right, Professor. There's nothing we can do but keep searching.
Lumos!
Listen, more goblins up ahead. Haven't brought us much luck so far.
Revelio. We're getting closer, Professor. That way.
Have somehow evaded the castle's defensive charms.
Steer them this way! We shall make quick work of them!
Oh. They got this.
We'll show these beasts who's in charge. The timing couldn't be better, Professor Hackett.
Thank you, Professor.
Not quiet enough. It's how nice it is to stuff up. Rubber and white.
Enough. Inside. We made it.
I'm relieved we got here before Ranrock.
I can't believe this is it. The repository has been under the castle for hundreds of years.
Think of all the pain that created it. This is what Miriam believed this forgotten magic could be used. She did not see what the Keepers have shown you. You are now the Keeper of whatever. What do you intend to do?
I plan to leave the repository.
I'm pleased to hear that.
What is it, Professor?
But now I wonder if I should have shared it with her and the others. The Keepers wanted this secret to be locked away forever.
The Keepers were right. The risk of using this magic is too...
I understand, but you are not entirely alone. I will do all I can to help you.
the arrogance of wizard kind. Goblins built this repository. It belongs to us.
Enough, Ranrock. It was never yours.
I've been wanting to play with this.
Miriam's wand.
If she'd simply handed over the container, all of this could have been avoided. Foolish, self-important witch. Seems you were two of a kind. She didn't know when to give up either.
It's feeding off the power from the repository. Effect from the dragon.
There's no match for mine, child!
Confringo! That did the trick. I have you now, Ranrock. Bombarda! Protected yourself again. Not for long. Confringo, Protego, Bombarda.
Confringo! Bombarda! Protego! Stupefy! Stupefy! Confringo! Bombarda!
There seems to be some fight in you after all. No matter. I shall rid you of it. Come closer, young creature.
Stupefy! You can't stop me! Two sources of power. Ha! Don't like that very much, do you? Confringo, Bombarda. Confringo. Levioso. Deponso. Confringo, Bombarda. Confringo, Bombarda. Levioso. Confringo. Bombarda. Confringo. Confringo. Bombarda. Confringo. Bombarda. Confringo. Bombarda. Confringo. Bombarda. Levioso. Confringo. Bombarda. Deponso. Confringo. Bombarda. Confringo. Confringo. Bombarda. Deponso. Confringo. Bombarda. keep up this charade. You can't run forever, Ranrock.
Give up now!
There's nowhere to hide, Ranrock.
Your little death is swift!
Confringo! Bombarda! Depulso! Levioso! Not so powerful now, are you, Ranrock? Bombarda! Confringo! Levioso! Depulso! Confringo! Bombarda! Levioso! Confringo! Bombarda! Potato! Confringo! Bombarda! Levioso! Depulso! Confringo! Depulso! Bombarda! Confringo! Levioso! Confringo! Depulso! Depulso! Confringo! Bombarda! Confringo! Bombarda! Levioso! Depulso! Confringo! Bombarda! Confringo! Levioso! Depulso! I know you're feeling it now, Ranrock. This ends here, Ranrock. Bombardier.
You think you can stop me?
Leviosa. Depulso. Confringo. Bombardier. Depulso. Depulso. I will defeat you in Lodgok's memory.
You'll never break this power from me!
Bombardier. Confringo. Bombardier. Confringo. Bombardier. Confringo. Confringo. Bombardier. Confringo. Bombardier. Confringo. Confringo. Bombardier. Confringo. Bombardier. Confringo. Bombardier. Confringo. Confringo. Bombardier. This is for Professor Fig. Confringo. Bombardier. Confringo. Bombardier. Confringo.
to contain it!
Professor.
Miriam. Miriam would have loved you, my young friend. The wizarding world could not be in more capable hands.
Professor Eleazar Fig. I dare say he was a beloved professor to many of you, certainly a long-standing colleague to his peers. A famed adventurer and seeker of knowledge, he built a reputation charging into the unknown, brazenly disregarding both discretion and safety, providing perhaps a rather unfortunate lesson for us all. His devotion to adventure was rivaled only by his dedication to Hogwarts. And of course, to his wife, Midi, whom we lost much too soon as well. Yeah.
Professor Fig represented the best of all of us. He could be deviously clever, possessed a brilliantly inquisitive mind, and was the most loyal of friends. But perhaps it was his remarkable courage, for which we will all be forever indebted to him. If not for Professor Fig, well, I can say with confidence that if not for him, many of us, let alone Hogwarts, would not be here today. Those that knew him best will agree that we must now honor him as only Hogwarts can, by wisely, resourcefully, justly and bravely facing all that lies ahead.
To Professor Fig!
Can't believe we lost Fig. I didn't know him as well as you did, but I know he was a good man. Glad Weasley spoke for him.
Sebastian, there's something you should...
I heard a rumor that he confronted you outside of...
The rumors are true, and I did. The same words Anne heard before she was...
Wait, what?
It wasn't one of Ranrock's loyalists who cursed Anne.
This can't be.
Once Rookwood allied with Ranrock, Isidora's estate. That's why Rookwood was there the night Anne was cursed. He was working with Ranrock.
So he cursed her. And thank you for telling me. All this time I thought goblins were the enemy. I have a lot to think about.
The unfairness of being hung here.
Hogsmeade is the only all-within village.
Professor Weasley? You wanted to...
I did. We haven't... I know you were quite close with...
Hogwarts won't be the same without him.
No, it won't. But I can assure you that he would want us to press on. And that he would...
Thank you, Professor.
You've had quite a year. I've heard all sorts of rumors. You've ridden a grapple, even somehow ingratiated yourself with...
How did you...
It's harder to keep secrets around here than one... I'm just glad you found such a good friend in Mr. Sallow. He was lucky to...
Thank you, Professor.
No need to discuss it further. What I would... May I see it?
Of course. What do you think, Professor?
I think you've been busy this year. I see some progress here, but quite a bit of your field guide has yet to be completed. Fortunately, you do have some time to prepare for your OWLs. I will confess, I had a sense about you from that first moment you came bursting in, late, to the sorting ceremony. I am pleased to see that my instincts were correct. To think you've only been with us a year and you'll already be taking your OWLs, well, it's nothing short of astonishing.
Thank you, Professor, for everything.
You are most welcome. I look forward to seeing what you do during the rest of your time with us.
I always feel quite safe.
By all accounts, Hogwarts will be...
I haven't been down to the boathouse since arriving in the...
Hey, it's me, Gareth. We have a moment.
This year, we have seen our students exemplify the bravery of Godric Gryffindor. And now we can finish. The loyalty of Helga Hufflepuff. The wisdom of Rowena Ravenclaw. And the ambition of Salazar Slytherin. And so, the winner of this year's House Cup...
Excuse me, Headmaster, if I may. One particular student's heroism during the attack on Hogwarts, not to mention the level to which they have excelled in their coursework, as a new student, no less. Well, it would seem that it certainly merits... I'd say 100 points to their house. Wouldn't you agree?
Ah, yes. Thank you, Professor Weasley. I suppose we have our winner.